over 2,200 people set sail on a journey of dreams. A ship called Unsinkable. But in just one night, over 1,500 lives disappeared into the ocean. What really happened on the Titanic?
Hey friends, tonight we're going back to 1912 to relive one of the most tragic nights in history. A story of pride, what we promoted, hope, and a disaster that shocked the entire world.
In 1912, the world witnessed something extraordinary. The RMS Titanic, the largest ship ever built. A floating palace designed with luxury and believed to be unsinkable. People trusted it. They believed nothing could go wrong. Titanic was a symbol of human achievement, advanced technology, strong steel structure, and multiple safety compartments. It was called the ship that even God could not sink. And that belief would soon be tested. On April 10th, 1912, Titanic began its first voyage from Southampton to New York. Over 2,200 passengers, each with their own story. Some rich, some poor, but all chasing a better future. Life on Titanic felt perfect. Music filled the halls. People danced, laughed, and enjoyed every moment. Children played freely, and the ocean was calm. It felt like a dream. But far ahead, in the cold Atlantic waters, danger was waiting. Ice warnings were received again and again. But Titanic kept moving fast. Confidence overruled caution.
We press on.
On April 14th, the night was unusually calm. No waves, no wind, just silence. And in that silence, an iceberg waited. Suddenly, a lookout spotted something ahead. "Iceberg! Right ahead!" The crew reacted immediately, but it was too late. Titanic struck the iceberg. A small impact, but a deadly one.
At first, it didn't seem serious. Passengers barely noticed. But below the surface, water had already begun flooding the ship. And soon, the truth became clear.
Water poured into the lower decks. Engineers examined the damage. The conclusion was terrifying. Too many compartments were flooded. The ship could not survive. Time was running out.
But what really happened that night? Let's hear it from someone who survived, a person who saw with their own eyes.
I remember the moment. The ship felt different. Something was wrong. We didn't know how serious it was until we saw the lifeboats being prepared.
It's worse than we thought. The bulkhead is failing. Look, water's already crossing into the next section.
We need to seal this now or we lose the whole deck.
Passengers were told to prepare. Lifeboats were lowered, but many refused to leave. They trusted the ship. After all, it was unsinkable.
Hurry, get in the boat!
There were not enough lifeboats, not for everyone.
Hold on.
Women and children were given priority. Families were separated. Fear spread across the deck.
Women and children first! Stand back! This way, madam. Quickly now. No! My family!
I love you. I love it.
Hold on tight, Dutchman! Move back! Women and children only!
And yet, the band continued to play. Soft music echoed through the ship, trying to calm the chaos. But deep inside, everyone knew this was the end.
Let's hear it from someone who survived.
It was freezing. The water looked black. And people were crying. Some jumped. My knee slowly disappeared. I remember looking back and seeing the ship.
The ship began to tilt. People ran in panic. Some fell, some jumped into the ocean. The cold water was deadly. Within minutes, people began to freeze. At 2:20 a.m., Titanic broke apart and sank into the ocean. Over 1,500 people lost their lives. The ocean became silent again. Rescue ships arrived hours later, but it was too late. Only a few survived. The rest were lost forever.
Titanic was not just a disaster, it was a lesson. A reminder that no matter how advanced we become, nature, Tadham, is always more powerful.
Today, the wreck of Titanic lies deep in the ocean, silent, dark, untouched. A memory frozen in time. The story of Titanic is a story of pride, hope, and tragedy, and a reminder that in just one moment, everything can change.
If you want to explore more real stories like this, subscribe.